2020 is coming to a close, and what a year it's been. Good games, bad games, and games no one can agree if they're good or bad. 2020 has it all. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Christmas, of course, has come and gone, which does slow things down for me. But I've also just finished playing Cyberpunk, so look out for that review very soon. Now, the Hogwarts Legacy news has been rather quiet as of late, my last coverage of the game being just a little over a month ago at this point. So check out that video if you haven't already. You see, Avalanche Software hasn't really started their marketing campaign yet, so all we can really do is wait. Or is it? Because today I bring you an exclusive look at the huge leak of Hogwarts Legacy. Disclaimer, this is not an exclusive look. Before we get into that though, if you haven't already, feel free to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, follow me on Twitter for more rambling, and subscribe for more. We do news, reviews and speculations here. Right, now in case you can already tell, I was being very sarcastic about the leak being legit. This smells worse than rotten eggs, but my job here is to talk about Hogwarts Legacy news and rumours, so here we go. Remember to take this with a pinch of salt. Actually, it might be better to take a shovel of salt for this one. The leaker starts off by describing this game as Bully, but with magic. Now, I'm not going to lie, the idea of that sounds pretty damn awesome actually. Bully did do a lot of things right, especially how it handled boarding school life, including going to lessons and actually working in class by playing mini-games. Having a Hogwarts version of that is something I'd really like to see adapted into Hogwarts Legacy. But here comes the best part. The leaker claims outside Q&A has started taking place on Hogwarts Legacy. My cousin's friend, who is an engineer on their tools team, has confirmed this. So what does his cousin's friend claim? The game will come out in fall 2021. Now, we already know the game will come out in 2021, the fact we still don't know much about the game at this point means yes, we most likely would see the game in fall 2021, it's an educated guess. That being said, I would certainly not object to having it earlier, but only if it's ready. He claims there will be full character customization, true next generation destruction technology. They have a lore reason with magic for how areas you destroyed are repaired when you next go see these areas. Tons of classes with minigames to improve your skills, stats, wizarding level, etc. Again, we go back to how this game is like Bully with magic. Certainly a feature I would like to see adapted into the game. I would love to be able to go to class and upgrade my spells. Full house system. Depending on how you play, your house will be awarded / stricken of points. The end of the game will have a house winner scene, which is dependent on your house score. I talked about this in my previous video, but I'll reiterate here. I'd love to see the system come to life. You could lose points for showing up to class late or just not showing up at all, or maybe getting caught by the prefects when you sneak around at night. Another Bully feature, although this did feature in the PlayStation 2 version of the Chamber of Secrets. Now, here's one that just screams not true. Young Dumbledore. Now, this has been speculated time and time again, but I just don't think we'll see him. In fact, I don't think Dumbledore will even be born around the time we're at school. Social systems! You can interact with NPCs and, similar to Rockstar's Bully, compliment / taunt them at your own discretion. Taunt someone too much and they will report you to a teacher, so get out of there or suffer losing house points. See, this reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2 more than Bully, except if you piss someone off in that game, they're more likely to shoot you than report you. Story is very dark, comparable to the later Harry Potter movies, although it starts off somewhat colourful and happy akin to the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets before going full on Deathly Hallows by the climax of the narrative. See, a dark story is actually something I want in this game. I'll be very interested to see how they could pull it off successfully to tell an engaging story that starts off light and goes darker than the movies. I wonder how long this game's story is going to be. Now here's the icing on the cake. They claim it will interweave with Fantastic Beasts 3 somehow. That I'm just calling rubbish. I'm calling that absolute rubbish. I do not see this happening at all. I get the feeling that this game wants to be independent of the books and the movies. It will not be locked into any movie of any kind. I cannot see that being remotely true. They claim you can visit all the popular locations from the books and movies, even completely new ones such as caves and tombs buried beneath Hogwarts. Once again, we already know this. We can go to Hogsmeade and Hogwarts, of course. I'd like to think you can go to Diagon Alley as well, and the Forbidden Forest will most likely come into play. And as for the caves, once again this was literally shown in the trailer. Not sure about them being underneath Hogwarts, but there were definitely caves shown in the trailer. They say it will feature a raid system. I have no idea what this means. Raid to me screams MMO raids. We already know that this game will be single player only, and I just can't see you grabbing 4 of your Hogwarts AI buddies and go cave raiding. But who knows, maybe they'll have a raid type feature. I could be wrong, but I'm not too sure about that one either. Finally, they claim you can ride vehicles and animals, tame animals even. I don't know what they mean by riding vehicles. Brooms? Yes. Animals? Yes, we saw that in the trailer as well as what looked like taming a beast, but vehicles? Can I drive a double-decker bus to Hogwarts? Sorry I'm late lads, traffic was a nightmare. They also claim that marketing should pick up very soon if they plan to release in fall 2021. Which in my experience isn't necessarily true. They could start around March, build up hype for E3 if there is one next year, and then go full blown from there. To be honest, this whole thing just screams fake to me. A lot of it doesn't really seem in line with the vision that the developers are going for, and other parts are just heavily speculated or wished for by the community. So it's easy just to throw that in there and say it's a confirmed feature. But look, that's just my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are on this leak in the comments below, and I'll catch you all in 2021. Have a fantastic night, my friends. All day.
Now run along. Maybe I'll turn you into a turnip and then eat you for my tea.